So, problem. There's 108 movements in traditional Tai Chi. Is it offensive to the Chinese if you make it easy? No. How do I know? Because I was invited to give a presentation at Vanderbilt University when the 4 primary families for Qigong and Tai Chi were present. I probably told you this before, but I want to tell you again because it's so important. Those 4 families, who usually seemed like they were fighting with each other for who's best, because that's what Kung Fu schools do, when I went to that conference, I was sure, as a person who was developing Tai Chi in an easier sort of way, there was going to be a smackdown. I was going to be invited to show what I knew, to get into a push hands context, which was going to just transform itself into a throwdown, and it did not happen. It didn't happen. And even though I talked about Tai Chi Easy from the stage in front of hundreds of people, including those people from China, nobody ever accosted me and said, you shouldn't do this. And in fact, those 4 families had gotten together previous to that conference and agreed among themselves to create a shorter form. Because you know the long form is 108. A short form is anything under like 42 or so, down to 24. And they all agreed to create a short form of 16. But then the cherry on top was when the older gentleman from the Yang family took the stage and gave a lecture about how to make Tai Chi easy. And he said, if you can't do the 108, do the 24. If you can't do the 24, do the 16. If you can't do the 16, do something shorter than that. And if you don't have time for more than one movement, then do one movement for a little while. That's like, what do you call that? You call that doing Tai Chi as if it's Qigong. It came right out of his mouth. So confirmation from sources on high about the modification of Tai Chi for the purposes necessary in the moment